A good neighbor to nearby downtown Phoenix. We're at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale, Arizona. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Baltimore Ravens and the Arizona Cardinals. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And away we go in Glendale. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 65, 65. Hey, check that. Street. Ready?
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on 3rd down. The play clock down to just 2 seconds, but we get a timeout call. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd?
Come on. 18 Cardinal.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. All right, Brock, here it is, the totally common opening drive safety to put our first points on the board.
You know, Kate, I don't know why baseball's cornered the market on this adage of, well, the great thing about baseball is you show up and anything can happen. You may see something you've never seen before. Well, it's the same thing in this game, and we just witnessed it right there. I think that's the first time on an opening drive I've seen a safety, and I think it sets the scene for what's going to be a wild, wild day.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Plowing up the middle. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
No, we changed it.
Pistol snap to Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That may not look like much on tomorrow's grade sheet. It'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
DC.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. From the gun, Jackson. Chased out to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. You know, not surprising that he's... Reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
Jackson's going to go on 4th. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Looking quickly here.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Ravens.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. They're set back 5 on that false starts. Now 15 yards to the marker. Jackson keeping it himself. And the stop is made as he gets 3 of those 5 penalty yards back.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Offense to the line. Second down. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
DC ready?
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. He gets him 3, and this brings up 2nd and goal.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. They go to him again. And he's not going to make it. Made a little progress, but they stall him at the 2. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
2 yards away from a touchdown to begin this game. Here's 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap to Jackson. On the move, headed right. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Panther Street. Panther Street.
They'll throw to start the drive. Flushed out of the pocket. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
19 tight. 19. Ready.
They'll work against the blitz. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Dragon 60. Here we go.
3rd and long for him here. It's caught by Harrison. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Mustang 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They're going play action. Hauled in by Olave, left side. And he's going to be hit and sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
At the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Throwing it again here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll try it right with Benson. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him 8 on that one. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
That's good for a Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Staying on the ground with Benson. He's held it just a couple of yards on that carry, and that brings up second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing it on second down. Throw right side, cut by Olave. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. So, well, there in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. Our score reads 9-0. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
Down. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Check smash, check smash.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Only a yard. It's 4th down.
18 Cardinal, 8 ready.
The ball's out, he lost it. And this is picked up by the Ravens. And they're going to set up on the opposing side of midfield after that fumble and return. Well, whether they recover that one or not, either way, they were turning the ball over there. But no doubt, probably stings a little bit extra fumbling it away instead of just being stopped short.
It sure does, because look at the defense. Look at what you just gave them momentum-wise. Not just the ball, but the spirit of those guys knowing, yeah, they not only stuffed you, they can rip that ball away from you, too. That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Jackson trying again on second down. It connects down the sideline. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First down, Baltimore.
From the red zone now. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow their lead off the turnover. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens take a 16-point lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return starts at the 3. And he takes the return out of bounds.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Taken in by Harrison. down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. Things looking totally different after that last play. It's 1st and 10 inside the opposing 30. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Okay,
We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 970 Timberwolf. Cup 19, Cup 19. Dragon 60. Ready, right?
They're throwing it. Left side into the hands of McBride. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
A 3-yard loss brings up 3rd and 13.
Check smash, check smash. Buffalo 18. 65 cat, 65 cat.
Throwing on 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
The kick by Ryland is good. And that drops the deficit down to 13.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play.
Hey, middle.
Back now, pressure coming. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
DC ready?
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Right.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You know, the defenses in the league today, they have to be so reactive. They have to be so twitchy. But this was a good job by that front. Yeah, they reacted initially, but then they showed the burst, the quickness of pursuit defensively to limit that counter gain to less than 5.
Jackson now on 3rd. That one finds his man, likely. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
DC, ready?
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal.
Return it. Sit hard. 180. UAS.
Lamar out of the pistol. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defensive down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
On 4th now, on comes Tyler Loop. Going to try this field goal for the Ravens. It's from the left hash, 33 yards.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you're looking for on the call sheet.
All set up. Here's Loop to kick it away. Fields this one at the 3. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. That is our 2-minute warning. 1:56 left to go before we take a break. More from State Farm Stadium after this. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60. Warriors 70.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He put everything he had into this one. That's complete inside the 35. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
To throw here on 1st down. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
70 Rangers. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Pass play now. And it doesn't fall into the breadbasket. Incomplete pass.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Set up. Viking 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Shotgun snap. Looking to throw. Looking underneath here. Benson. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
And the Cardinals 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10.
From the red zone on 1st. That one connects. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
12 more yards.
Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
At the 2-yard line.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Go. Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80.
Watch the bullet. Watch the bullet.
Ready. Hut. No, go!
Right up the gut. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Ready.
Here's another for it. And he's stonewalled by this front right at the 3. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is. But after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Back to the 3 after that last play. It's 3rd and goal.
Let's go now.
Benson. He's keeping it, trying to get it forward. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. And they've made it 4th and goal. So now it's Chad Ryland's turn to attempt this Cardinals field goal. And he missed it. It's no good. And that keeps this a 16-point game.
Goal to go, and to come away with nothing. Zip, zilch, nothing. It's not all on him for missing the kick. He could shoulder the blame with the 11 other guys who couldn't find the end zone on 1st, 2nd, or even 3rd and goal.
There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. Lamar off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
This defense needed that case. Just something good to happen. Creating a negative play. You never know when this thing could turn in the NFL. And that sack is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Back to throw it. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the 2nd half. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Play action now with Jackson. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Throws caught. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. And the Cardinals pick it up. And they're going to take possession of the football. But they're going to do it deep on their own side of the field.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football. And almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these. and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Mustang 19. Ready?
Another throw here on second down. McBride hauls it in. And he's going to be out of bounds, I think, a yard or two short of the 20 here.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Come on, set. Cowboy 80. Ready,
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
They go play action on first down. Hits his running back. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
First down, play action. Ravens get him. Down he goes. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 15 at the 35-yard line.
Here's the throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here's a screen to Benson. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
But it's 4th down.
18 Rattler. Let go.
They're going for this. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback.
He's got it inside. At the end of it, and he loses the ball. And Baltimore finishes the return in the end zone. Touchdown. The Ravens picked up the fumble and ran it home. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. The extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens stretch the lead to 23. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Wobster, man.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Hold on, let me cut the music off. What's that, fool?
60 Eagles, 60, chop 60, chop 60.
Hell yeah, I'm in 3rd quarter type shit.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Just the 3rd quarter type shit, man.
Shaking off the
Oh,
quickly.
yeah.
He's going to throw.
Kyle Hampton again.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And he brings this
That
one
damn
back.
Kyle Hamilton cold, boy.
Baltimore
You ready?
on the pick six.
You ready? You ready?
Rookie quarterback.
Yeah, year 3, man.
It seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake.
Man, I'm for the matter of fact, I ain't been tapping in. I got chicken feet.
To learn from. You cannot
He ain't been in the party lately to tell me. Usually tell me here all day. Man, I lost, man, all that type of shit.
Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you
I
cannot
gotta see,
repeat
man.
those
I
kind of
gotta see,
mistakes.
man.
Returning it
See
from the 4.
what my boy got going this season. Blast his ass.
And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled
33 to
down.
3.
Their own 25-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10.
6, ready. Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Back to work they go after the interception.
Oh my God. Hit his ass. Oh my God.
Check down. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just running the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a 1st down.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there.
Yeah, you on over there, man.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Now looking to throw. Finds Benson out of the backfield.
Damn.
And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Check. Check. Smack. Cougar 19. Buffalo 18. Hey, smash Bronco. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Lasers this one deep
Oh,
down the
God.
middle. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
19
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this.
Ready.
They'll throw for it.
Knock it out.
He connects downfield. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Rolling from the gun here. Brought in close to the 8. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready.
Working inside the red zone.
Hit that motherfucker, Jack Sawyer.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Get up. 7. Get up. Hot, go.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit. That brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards.
Okay, ready.
Jumpiness backs him up. Now 6 to go on 2nd down.
Set. Ready. Hut. Viking 18. Let's go. Hut.
Running it after the penalty.
Shit.
Defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Third down from the gun. Has it in close. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Now they'll get some time to mold this decision. They'll have 4th and goal after the break. The Cardinals have it. 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them. Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal.
Down. Cougar 19. Cup 19. Cup 9. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Hey.
Desperation time here.
No, good
And
play.
he has the catch. Gets both feet in.
Oh.
That's a touchdown. The Cardinals making the scoreboard look a touch better. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals trail by 23 now.
Ravens 33, Cardinals 10.
Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Oh, we're ready.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
Man.
Hurts right now. I can name like 8, 10. I mean, I can name probably like 12 or 13.
I can name 14.
I can name 15. I can name probably like 22 or 23 quarterbacks playing better.
Okay, here we go. I'll keep counting.
All right, you said 23, so
That is
23
simply
needs better
a
than
stay on
30.
schedule
Josh
kind of run.
Allen.
Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
CJ Stroud. I think Trevor Lawrence is playing better than him this year too.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They give it to him again. And they'll find ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
This defense may have been headed the wrong way initially on that counter run, but they never lost contain. As that play shifted back, they flowed with it and caught him before he could break it up the sideline.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. He rolls to his right. That's the line. He's going to run for it. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You really see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. 3rd and long for him here. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. And he's got it. It's in close. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball. Serious.
Come on. Damn, Lamar.
Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff.
And they get to him as he's trying to make something happen. And quickly, their chances at the end zone running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
3rd and goal now from the 6 after that last play. From the gun, Jackson.
Lamar!
3rd and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator,
Lord have mercy.
his breath. It is so hard when you play a QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone. But the defense rises to the occasion. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready, set.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Throw right side, and McBride has it. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
We've got a screen to the running back. And they're all over that screen block. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
70 Ranger.
Throwing from the gun.
Pick. Oh, come on, Brad.
Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
On the set.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long.
At Bronco 80. Dragon 60. 19 Lion. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long.
Get shit out of here, man. See Irwin?
And he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
Those are exactly the plays, Kate, that the corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down.
Oh, he dropped
He's
it.
also dropped, but they're still going to take possession as the incomplete pass forces a turnover on downs here. So fresh set of downs now from 39. On 1st down, they'll run. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Ravens ready to pick up their 8th win of the season. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Blitz coming, Lamar. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Damn.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's second down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Ravens keep running away with this. Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This return starts at the 5. And he's out a little short of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready, go!
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But if that defense was flying around and making the play.
And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. All set to go now from the 35. They are throwing it again. Olave on the slant. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
60 Eagles, 7 Pirates, ready.
Still sticking with the passing game.
Not
It's his running back. And he's able to get this down to the 13. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Just a yard left to go on second down.
Set up. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Warriors 70. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Throwing it again here. Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete. And will bring up third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards or reset the downs. 3rd and 1. Here's Murray. It's cut by Harrison. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry.
What? Score down!
One final shot here.
Pick. Get the motherfucking pick, dude.
Damn. As this game comes to a close. So the Ravens
they got done.
with the win. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight.
I said, send that motherfucker, man.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire...
Send that motherfucker, man.
Scott,
Hold on, I gotta get out of the game for a minute.
NFL on EA Sports.